Hey guys, and welcome back.
And if you're new here, thanks for joining us today.
So we have arrived at a new campground and we want to bring you along for a tour of it. Where are we?
We are at Rose Bay in Port Orange.
So the Rose Bay RV Resort is actually a Thousand Trails Collection Park. And the Port Orange city that it's in, it's near Daytona, like the Daytona Beach area.
Right, near Smyrna Beach and Daytona Beach.
Yep. All right, well, let's go for a little tour of all the amenities, our site, and the campground itself. Stay tuned, as after the amenity tour, we're going to do a little drive around the park, and then we will check back in with you to give you our review. All right, let's start with our campground. So you'll see there we are parked and we've got the RV set up with some of our outdoor accessories. We've got our hammock out here. The campground does provide you with a picnic table, but that's really it. No campfire pits. We've set up our fan, rug, chairs, prayer, flags, lights, the bird feeder, and just recently we did get this fire pit. Now there is a pad on this site, so we have the RV parked on the pad, so the leveling was outstanding, and we just put our rug down on the gravel. There is plenty of lush grass all around the site, so that is a nice feature. Let's walk around to the back of the RV. That's where all of the connections are. Now you'll notice that the pedestal is on the ground. So if you have a surge protector like we do, it will more than likely be laying on the ground. The water connections is off to the side, and the sewer is right next to the RV. And that is our site setup. So when you pull into the Rose Bay RV Resort, you'll notice that the office is right off the entrance, but there's actually no parking over there. So you're gonna end up pulling in and not knowing exactly what to do. So right before the entrance, there's this little driveway, and this is where the, I guess, public parking is, or for extra vehicles. There's also here off to the side some connections, just electric, so I'm guessing this is their overflow parking on this side, and then this side is for the vehicles. So a little tidbit of where to pull into when you come into the Rose Bay RV Park. Let's go ahead and head into that rec hall. Before entering the rec hall, you'll notice there's a cute little pond right in front of the office. I have seen a few people out here feeding the ducks and stuff with bread, and next to that you've got the shuffleboard court, and all of the items that you need to play are right at the entrance of the rec hall, so it's conveniently accessible. Now you'll notice that this sign over here does say office, but there is another little sign on the door that says to use the other door. So when you use the other door, which is this one, that's what's going to lead you into the rec hall. And from the rec hall, there's a door going into the office as well. So as I mentioned, when you walk in, there are all your shuffleboard items. There is a soda machine for your convenience. Something cool that we have really enjoyed seeing at a campground is there is this air hockey machine. Now it isn't plugged in. The electric cord is off here to the side. So all you have to do is plug it in and it works perfectly. There's a ping pong table. Plenty of books. And even a bunch of games. Now there are a bunch of tables in here, obviously for activities, and even more so for a community kitchen. Off to this side, we actually didn't walk over here. Looks like this is the mailboxes for the permanent residents. and some more books and a little table to hang out at. Now this rec hall does come with a pool table, so you have that straight ahead over there, and a dartboard. Let's see if I do as good as I did at Whispering Pines. Not too horrible. So the office is in here. I don't want to go in and put the camera in the lady's face, but very friendly staff. And they have a table full of magazines, of things that you can do in the area. All right, let's work our way out of here. Let's work our way around the office to the restrooms that are near the rec center and the pool. Now, the bathrooms and the laundry do have a code, so you do get that once you check in. There's the cicadas, nice and loud. Oh, it smells so clean in here. Let's see if there's any lights. Oh, turns on all by itself. Wonderful. It smells deliciously clean in here. Here are the sinks. I'm using this gimbal for the first time that Lou just got me. You saw it in the Day in the Life unboxing, and I have to get used to it catching up with my turns. But anyways, sidebar. That has nothing to do with the tour. Let's check out this bathroom. We actually haven't been in this one. We've only been in the one closest to us. So it really does smell nice in here. So one side is toilets and the other one, as expected, nice little bench, is showers. Uh-oh, we'll get into this shortly. So that building is the office, and right behind the office is where the pool is located. Plenty of seating. Some tables do include an umbrella. The pool is a nice size. Fairly small, but very nice. There isn't a jacuzzi, but looks very comfortable and shaded. As you can see, the pool lift is currently out of order, but maybe it'll be working when you visit. Right next to the pool, between the pool and the office, there is a little barbecue and picnic table if you want to picnic out here by the pool. On the opposite end of the pool, there is one little shower to rinse before and after you get in the water. So in the middle of the park, basically where the bathrooms and the laundry is, you'll see that there are trash and recycling bins out here. There's even a canister to recycle all your cans separately. Let's go inside this building and check out the public restrooms in here. So as we come in, you'll see this is basically where the laundry is, washers and dryers. And there's the men's restroom on this side, women's restroom on this side. Let's go ahead and go in. Now, first negative to this bathroom is that there are no fans and no AC. So while it's clean and it smells delicious, it is icky, sticky, hot in here. The bathrooms are on one side, as with most campgrounds. Very standard size. There are, how many? 1, 2, 3 standard size and 1 handicap accessible. The showers, I've noticed that they're all the same size. I didn't see any that were handicap accessible. Now, I'll let Lou get into the story when we review the park at the end of today's vlog, but I chose the third one and shocked to find out when we came in that these are push buttons. No nozzle to turn on and off, no nozzle to temperature regulate. It is what it is. When you start it, it starts off really cold, and then it starts working its way into being scorching hot. And this particular one lasted 6 seconds. Yes, you heard that right. I counted it. 6 seconds. All right, so let's work our way to another amenity and section of the campground. Before I walk out of here, I should go ahead and show you that the dryers and the washers are $150 each. Now you do have to use some sort of app to pay for it. I know Lou had a little bit of a hard time finding it because the names that it says just wasn't working. But she figured it out, and once we review it, I'll have her explain what she did. All right, let's get out of here. So as I'm pulling out of the laundry, I realized, oh, the dump station is right across the street. So let me turn on the camera so that you can check it out. Now this particular amenity that the park has is one that I have much regret that we didn't take any advantage of. So this canal or inlet here leads to Rose Bay, which is a huge, beautiful lake. And you can do some fishing here. I've seen quite a few families out here fishing. There's even a little boat ramp off here to the side that you can drop your kayaks or your boat and go for a little ride. It's absolutely beautiful. And as I mentioned, I wish we would have taken advantage more and spent some time here by the water. Besides the trash and the recycling that's in the middle of the campground, there is a second area for you to come and throw away your trash, recycle, and even your aluminum cans right across from the bay. Also across from the bay, there is this other public building, and this is a second location where you can come wash your clothes, and a third location where you can come use public restroom facilities. Now this lock and latch is not working right now. It's broken, so I do have to walk around. There is another entrance on the back of this building. So let me work my way over there and we'll go inside. As you can see here, it's a very complicated system of opening these doors. Also not air conditioned or fans, but you have one folding table here, a huge one over here, 4 washers, 4 dryers, same price, $150 each. Oh, there is actually one fan in here. Just can't feel it. Oh, and somebody gave a warning that one of them isn't spinning. All right, so here is the women. And there is the men's. Let's come on in here. See if the lights turn on by themselves. Nope. There's a switch right here. Okay. This one too is not air conditioned. I started to get hopeful there for a moment. No air conditioning, no fan. But you got your sinks, your long mirrors. Let's see if by any chance this one is a push button also. And it is. Bummer. I guess they are conserving water. That's probably the way they are saving. Let's look at the handicap accessible toilet since we didn't do that in the other bathrooms. Very spacious in here. Yeah. Not too exciting. The others are definitely nicer looking and cleaner than this one. And since I just came out of that laundry facility and there's quite a few empty spots right here, let's come on over and look at what an empty spot looks like versus ours. And after we saw this, we started realizing, oh, maybe we should have parked the RV on the gravel. And then the pad was for the picnic table. But hey, they haven't said anything to us in the entire 2 weeks. And it was definitely easier to level. So here's sewer, the water, and I believe the electric might be right in front of that. Let's go ahead and double check. Yeah, there's a pedestal There's a sewer here too. I wonder which one of these two is for this one. But this is basically what the site looks like. Like I mentioned, they do give you a picnic table. A lot of the sites, but not all of them, do have a little concrete pad. Some it's all grass on the side, like this side, and some is gravel. It definitely varies. It would have been awesome to have gotten one of the waterfront sides. So like you'll see right over here, we're just going to walk through since they're both empty. I don't know if these are requestable. If they are and you're interested, this one is $228. I'm going to guess this one's $229, but I don't see the numbers on the ground. Let's see. Or $220, $230 maybe. Check this out. Yeah, this one must have been somebody since they created their own little floating dock here. Goodness, as I was walking back to the truck, I just realized, because I saw this barbecue. Where is it? I can't see. Yeah, this barbecue. And I was like, oh, how cool. They provided a little barbecue for you to grill out here by the water. And that's when I noticed, oh, the horseshoe is over here too. So one's on that side and then this side. That's cool that they set that up right by the water. All right, so let's go for a little drive around the park now that we finished the tour of the campground. I'm gonna cue the music and you can sit back and enjoy what the park looks like. Now, don't forget to stick around to the end so that you can hear our review and our thoughts on this campground. I'll drop timestamps down below as well in case you want to skip the drive and that's not your thing. See you in a little bit. Well, we hope you enjoyed the tour here at the Rose Bay RV Park. Before I go into the full review, I do want to say I really like this park.
Yes, this is definitely one of the parks that I like too.
Yeah.
And we had a really nice site.
We had an awesome site. That whole being able to pull in diagonal and having that whole corner lot was really nice.
Pulling all the way through, and not being able to back up. That's always a plus.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting better at it, but I'd rather not even practice.
So let's get into our review. And if you guys have watched our tours in the past, we basically, our review system is Eat, Sleep, RV, Repeat, and we are going to cover categories in that section.
Exactly.
So Eat, what do you think about the conveniences of places to eat, places to shop?
Yeah, this place has what I call a city center. You got everything you need. Every single little thing you need within maybe 2 miles.
Within 2 miles,
The Walmart is 2 miles, and on your way to the Walmart, you've got everything. You've got auto repair, you've got Winn-Dixie, you've got Publix, you've got Walmart, you've got fast food.
Fast food and restaurants, yeah.
There's a ton of health providers in this area too.
Yes.
Like I don't think there's anything you can't like get done here.
Yeah.
And we also ran again into the Advent Hospital, which I guess is like a Central Florida hospital system. So
I would definitely give the Eat category 2 thumbs up because everything is centrally and close by, like centrally located and close by.
Totally, yeah.
So now Sleep. So sleep would be, I guess, the quiet time being observed, the friendliness of the neighbors, our leveling, our pad itself.
Right.
What would you say about Sleep?
So sleep is good. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's a very quiet campground. They definitely observe quiet time. We may have violated quiet time. Just saying that we may have stepped over that time. Nobody said anything to us.
No.
Very grateful for that.
Yeah.
But we may have been those people.
Yeah, we had Mary and Fred with the adult campers over with us a couple of nights, hanging out. We had our friends from D-Land, Tara and Freya, come out as well. Yeah. And all of those lasted a little bit too long.
Not too long.
Not too long for us,
no,
for the campground.
They just went over quiet time.
Yeah.
So.
But there was some noise that some people might not be happy with.
So there is a train track that runs next to the campground.
Right.
We were basically, in terms of RV rows, which is what I'm going to call it, we're three RV rows over. So not 3 streets over, but there's an RV row, there's a street, there's an RV row, and then there's another RV row. And that's where we were at. So around 2:30 in the morning, between 2:30 in the morning and 3 in the morning, a train passes. The site that we were in, you can tell it's a train.
Yeah.
It's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
you can tell it's a train. You can hear that it's a train, a faint train. You can feel the vibration.
Right.
You know, again, we have a small RV, so maybe more so for us than somebody that would have a larger RV.
The occasional honk blowing of the train, not every time it passes, but occasionally.
Right, so it has to honk its horn if there's somebody near the tracks. A car, or pedestrian. If there's anyone near the tracks, it has to honk its horn.
Got it.
So that's why it's occasional.
Right.
Did it wake you up?
It did not wake me up. I'm a heavy sleeper. I did hear it a lot in the morning and in the afternoon, but not overnight. Lou would hear it overnight.
Yeah.
Now the leveling portion, I'll go ahead and move away because I know this is taking longer than necessary. The leveling portion for us, I think, was fine because we may have parked on the pad that isn't for parking on. Because as I'd walk Lexi around, I noticed everybody was parked on grass or gravel or dirt, and we were parked on the pad.
Right. It was very confusing because if I would have, if I'm standing in front of it and I would have parked to the left of the pad, the sewer and the water and the electric would run through the pad. Like those connections would literally have to go through the pad to get there. So that didn't make any sense. and I couldn't park on the right side of the pad, because then I'd be sitting on top of the sewer and the connections.
Yeah.
So the only thing that made sense to me was to park on the pad.
Yeah.
They didn't say anything.
No.
There was no instructions that said
Not to
park on the pad.
Yeah.
It was broken up. It was all cracked and stuff.
So obviously other RVs have been on it.
I don't know. I liked it.
I liked it. I'm very happy with how that was, because we did experience a lot of rain. Mm-hmm. Our grassy area and a lot of areas in the park really got flooded.
It did, yeah.
So it would have not been great trying to pull in and out of there.
Yeah.
With it being so flooded.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with it.
But the site was awesome. It was a corner site. We had 2 trees. We had a light in the corner.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was just a really pretty area. It's well manicured.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think the sleep portion,
I'd give it thumbs up. Even though the train was there, I would.
We disturbed them.
And then the RV portion, basically all the RV amenities and even city amenities that you could enjoy out there. There were some, not a lot. There was shuffleboard, which we didn't use. I did like the rec hall. Mm-hmm. It was very spacious, and we got very excited when we saw the air hockey.
Yeah.
And we saw the billiard table. Not that we ever got to use it. Yeah. I guess we were just...
We ran out of time.
Yeah, we didn't get to use it. But we were very excited to see it.
And they have live music?
They have live music. There was bluegrass. So I'll pause here and insert that clip. Because, yeah, let's watch them. One day so bluegrass happens every Monday night in the rec hall.
Right.
That was really cute to watch.
Yes, that gentleman that you saw singing, sitting on the chair, he's 94 years old.
Yeah. I
love live music. I mean, I'll practically listen to anything that's live music. So that was amazing. And I got turned on to bluegrass, more so to bluegrass when we went to Floyd in Virginia. So I just had a great time there.
Mm-hmm. It was fun. It was fun. I love that they had a boat ramp, and I saw people fishing out there. I wish we would have had an opportunity to do that as well. Mm-hmm. But again, we ran out of time because we didn't just stay in the park. We were out and about. We visited our friend in D-Land and stayed over there for a couple nights.
Exactly.
So that just shortened our time at the RV park.
Yeah.
But there's a lot to do in the area.
Yeah. So there's the causeway that we. There's
the Port Orange Causeway.
There's a Port Orange Causeway, which takes you into the beach, but under the causeway there's a park where you can fish, and there was a ton of birds there.
Yeah.
It has a boat ramp. It has a large gazebo area where you would probably be able to do like a small picnic or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's free. There's no parking fee or anything of the sort.
Yeah, no.
So that was super fun.
Yeah.
Right, and then they have, of course, the beaches.
The beaches.
Daytona Beach.
You're surrounded with beach there.
Right. Buc-ee's isn't far. If you haven't been to Buc-ee's and you're there, you're not far.
Yeah.
You know, so it's definitely a cool place to be.
It is. It's definitely a campground that we would like to come back. Oh, repeat. I think I just gave that answer away.
Yeah,
would we come back? Yeah. I think I would.
Absolutely.
I really liked it. Not just the area, but the park itself.
Yeah, and the people. Mm-hmm. The only bad thing about the park were the push-button showers.
Oh my God. I don't even know what part that would have been in, I guess in the amenities of the RV part. Those push-button showers, do you want to tell them the story?
So basically, when you go to the beach, those of you that live in a coastal area, there's the area where you come out and you rinse yourself. You rinse your feet or your body, and you push a button and the shower dispenses the water, or you push a button on the bottom and you can wash your feet. And these showers are like that. The showers at Rose Bay, when you come in, each individual shower has a push button. Mm-hmm. And that's how you take a shower, by pushing this button. So when I came in, Angie was using a restroom, and I decided to pick, I'm very picky about what shower I'm going to be in. So I was looking at all of them. I finally found the one I wanted. I put all my stuff down. And then when I looked at the shower, I was so confused. I was like, I can't find the faucet. Where's the hot and the where's the hot and cold? Which way do I turn? What is this? I was like looking on the top, looking on the bottom. Is it on the other side? I couldn't find it. I was like, how does this work? I know how it works. I know that you're supposed to push a button because I've lived coastal my entire life. But the idea of connecting a shower with a push button to me was like not connecting. So I literally checked each and every shower stall. And as I was doing that, I was telling Angie, you don't understand. You don't understand. You have to push a button to get the shower. And she just kept saying, okay. And I was like, what do you mean okay? It's not okay. So I finally got into my showers and she just kept saying okay. I was like, okay, fine. I got in there, I pushed it, and I was trying to turn it. Like maybe if I turn the button, it'll go hot or cold, because it was freezing cold water. Standing in a corner like, oh, this is so cold, this is so cold. And then all of a sudden it went to the complete opposite. I was like, oh, this is so hot, this is so hot. So it is not temperature regulated. What you get is what you get. And apparently each push button shower has decided how long it's going to stay on. Because mine stayed on for probably 5 minutes, but Angie's experience was different.
My experience was completely different. So once I was done using the restrooms and I jumped into the shower, it clicked at that point what she was saying about its push, but I'm like, this is a push button.
Yeah, I'm like, I've been saying that.
Yeah, and I mean, needless, I won't get into these. Basically, I'd push the button. When I turn around to wash my hair, it would turn off. So I'd turn around again. I'd push the button. I'd turn around to wash my hair, and it'd turn off. I was like, what the, So finally, I started counting down. And as I was counting, it lasted 6 seconds. Literally 6 seconds before it shut off again.
Yeah,
so
you had to take a shower with pushing the button.
Fred said that I should have just leaned against it the whole time.
Yeah.
But that was the first and last time we used that campground shower.
Yeah.
We started turning on our propane and showering here in the
Angie,
RV.
Angie put her foot down and she was like, you're turning on the propane?
Yep. Nope.
We're heating up
That's
our
it.
water and we're showering in here.
Yeah, I told her I will take up the responsibility of taking the things that we have in the tub as storage. Not a lot of things are laundry baskets in there, little garbage can or whatnot, and drying the walls afterwards.
Right.
So it's my decision to shower in here. I'll take care of emptying it and cleaning it afterwards.
Right, so those are the two cons that we experience, that I experienced, I should say, with taking a shower. And one is taking those things out of the tub, which I don't like doing.
Yeah.
Obviously returning them to the tub and then drying the walls
Drying everything
out.
down.
And I don't like doing any of those things. And obviously I do want unlimited hot water that I can cook myself with.
Right. Our tanks are so small that we run out of hot water really fast.
Right.
So unlimited hot water for her is outstanding.
Yeah.
So we always go to
was
campgrounds.
I had forgotten how good it is to take a shower in there.
Yeah.
It's very comfortable.
It is very comfortable. I love our little shower.
It is good. It is good.
All right. So
that's
repeat,
Rose Bay, guys.
You know that we will come back. We really like it. It's close to our dear friends as well, so that's a plus.
Yeah, it is.
We even got to see Jessica from Exploring Our
Oh my
Local
God,
Life.
that was so awesome.
Yeah, we got to meet her finally in person when we went to D-Land.
Hi, Jessica.
She's so cute.
Oh my gosh, she's adorable. She's about this big. She's about this big. Yeah. She's so fun.
Yeah.
She is so fun, guys.
Yeah, she's awesome.
We still have to meet Robert.
Yes, we do. Okay. If you enjoyed this tour, please give us a big thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below and let us know if you've been to this park or is it in your near future.
Exactly. Go ahead and click the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification button so you can get notified every time we upload a video. And as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.